What happened?
Trying to do a pull-up or something crazy.
And you felt it go out? Or?
Oh yeah, my father came and picked me up.
How old were you?
I was probably 14.
So you've had 8 car accidents.
Yes.
Well, you're supposed to be here if you figured out why you're on this earth. I mean, if you've had 8 car accidents and you're still here.
Go figure.
Yeah. You're like, I'm going to try to be gentle here, but what I'm looking for is actually right there. So,
sure you're going to find lots of things.
well, whenever the atlas displaces, along with the body twisting to compensate, like what it's doing with you, there's a little nerve root that will swell up.
Is it swelling?
Yeah, it's swelling right there.
Yeah, that hurts.
I'm not going to keep pressing on it, but that shouldn't be there. It should feel more like how this side feels. That's swollen right now. And below that, you feel a lot of tension, spasm, guarding. You got hit pretty good. So, got some left head tilt. High left shoulder. You can even see that on the shirt. Rhomboids are super tight, especially that right side. You really don't want any
You don't
of that
really
going
do that,
on.
do you?
No. There'll be sometimes where I'll creep down a thoracic spine and kind of work and get a little movement in there occasionally. I'll have to release a pelvis every now and then, but for the most part, when I correct the atlas, if you allow the body to kind of open up on its own, you really don't have to do that. So there's an active campaign, like I've talked to you about, that's very anti-chiropractic within the chiropractic schools, as its own art form that is separate and does not have to conform to medical standards or become physical therapy, where you can use x-rays, where you can do some of these things that are now considered old school. Sid Williams, B.J. Palmer, philosophical chiropractic, the green books, the older writings were the kind of the marrow behind chiropractic, the why, the understanding, and that's what Band of Brothers is supposed to do, is keep us in touch with that this is a gift to humanity. This is something that has been discovered that is much bigger in principle than like drugging people or cutting parts out of them, that this is congruent with reality, it's congruent with the health of the human body. This is an absolute blessing and should be guarded as a trust and protected, and then also advanced, and never to cave to mainstream medicine. They were found guilty of conspiracy to destroy chiropractic in like the 60s by the Supreme Court. Like, the AMA imprisoned chiropractors. Like it's only recently that all of a sudden we're friends again. Everybody's kind of cool. But it wasn't that long ago that there was a profession-wide attack to try to destroy, because they never assimilated like osteopaths did. Osteopathic medicine was absorbed by mainstream medicine, so now an osteopath and an MD is not that different.
And I know I told her one, and
Well,
just forgot
not
to
today.
take it out.
We can bank that it's not today.
Okay. Okay, so that's good. So next Monday, you'll go in. Oops.
It's nice to get those
Pregnancy brain.
So the round ligament will run basically from her pubic bone. It's been a while since I've done it.
My belly's got bigger.
Belly's gotten a lot bigger. Down and her pubic bone. So I can kind of trace the path of it, and it hurts, man, when I'm on it. So it gets really tight in pregnant women. And then as you release it, the baby will actually shift position. It'll drop down into ideal birthing position.
So the baby will shift?
Yeah. Not always, but
Yeah.
there was one time we did it that really just boom. And went from sort of whatever position it was in to the proper position, and it kind of scared her because all of a sudden the back was facing out and it wasn't moving as much.
Like right now, the baby's kicking like crazy on the other side.
Yeah.
But I feel like the pain before he does this in my, like going up my legs. I almost thought it was an IT band.
Yeah. Just in the back or in your neck too?
My neck in the last couple of days it's been really giving me fits. It's been hurting.
It's pretty swollen in there.
It feels swollen.
Yep.
It hurts.
Cut that spine off.
Okay.
Right. Imagine doing that all the way down that leaf.
Okay.
Okay. And then what you'll be left with is something like that. You'll take your knife and you'll run. You'll split that meat right in half. And what you'll be left with is like when you open it up, it's like a little
slice.
Yep. And you're gonna have somebody wipe that all over your neck and back. Wherever
Okay.
that is.
Yeah.
I would cut that into a couple of these little chunks like that.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Whenever all of that is dry, there'll still be a jelly in here. Okay, and then you can kind of scratch it, and it'll get
Okay.
wet again.
Okay.
You can do it probably 2 or 3 times.
Awesome.
That's medicine, man. It's like
Thanks.
from God.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm good with it.
True, but for today, he's burnt.
Yeah,
it's
so
like-
he showed you like to scrape it
Yeah,
out.
how to do
And
it.
then put that, when you scrape it out into like a little thing, put that in the fridge so it gets cold and then put it on.
Okay.
And it stinks. It smells bad.
If it was me, I would probably change breakfast around. You can still start slow, you know, kind of wake up and do a little bit of lemon juice and water, kind of get the digestive tract going, maybe do a little bit of oatmeal, but I wouldn't wait very long before I had maybe some chicken sausage or some eggs and avocado, something a little fattier.
Yeah, we do eat a lot of avocado actually. We eat that almost, 5 nights a week with
Yeah,
dinner.
we're like
But in the
that.
morning,
In the morning, okay.
because it doesn't sound like it sounds like for a while, say maybe that period where you guys were eating the eggs, that's been kind of a theme for her. And you'll see that in the young women with like Hashimoto's and, that kind of autoimmune.
And avocado's easy. We like avocado.
It's just unusual for, I feel like somebody her age to be so autoimmune. Usually it'll correspond with like antibiotics. The Band of Brothers things, the philosophical, the Green Books is trying to retain that understanding of chiropractic and its power and its essence and its importance for humanity versus what is being taught in schools, which is chiropractic as another profession alongside, similar to physical therapy. It's just as relevant or important as acupuncture, or it's just the same as mainstream medicine. It's just another avenue, from a healthcare standpoint. Calm down, get in line, stay professional, look like them, dress like them, be accepted by medicine and be professional. Don't be the angry step kid in the corner that's raving, which is what made chiropractic. BJ Palmer was on the radio. That's what I'm doing with Instagram. Like, he was obnoxious, and it created a profession, and they are trying to keep that, especially upper cervical. I would say upper cervical is a very laser focused version of what chiropractic can do for somebody from a healthcare standpoint. It is the continuation of what BJ Palmer stumbled into and found and discovered and refined. It's been further refined since the 40s, and now you have these handful of upper cervical approaches that are like, I don't know, lightsaber, man. It's just like so powerful. Even with the corruption, the way this system is set up, I do believe in, if you do good work, you will attract more opportunities. It's just slower. So where you could get in on panels right away and you could get fed by lawyers right out of school and be doing crappy work, and they'll just keep feeding you as long as you write the reports they like or whatever. I do believe that in doing what we're doing, even though it's slower, it's more true. So like how Tammy's here now. I'm doing the best of my ability trying to help her and her kids in the hopes that not only will it affect her, she's going to refer people. When Honor was here. You know what I mean? Like, just slowly, the videos are an organic way to generate that awareness. I don't have to sell my soul to some lawyer in town or to Blue Cross. we're doing good work. We just got to get more attention for it. You know, get the word out. So on a grassroots level, person by person, they'll find out about it. That's the best that I know to do.
You spend most of your time you'll probably be in this room.
Did I tell you I had a dream that I had the baby in here?
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So we'll just have to figure out a place for you to soak that you'll feel safe and comfortable in and not exposed, but you know, that's the trick. But I have a feeling that this is going to be the room where all the magic happens.
This is it.
We might have to look out here to see if there's a place where we can do the pool, because you're not going to deliver in the pool, right?
No.
We're just
I'd
going
rather
to,
not.
yeah, we're just going to soak in it. I don't want you to ever feel bad about calling me, because this is my job and I love my job. Man, that's awesome. This is early labor. This is when you get distracted. This is when you
Go do your puzzle.
go do your puzzle. Go for a walk on the beach. Walking on the beach is so good because when you're on the shoreline, your feet sink. You have to really dig. You end up doing lunges, and it really does help get things going. And I'm just going to be present and be here and be available as you need me and start monitoring labor at that time. So I have to say this: no social media, no prayer chains, no.
I don't want, even if I know that we talked about having Mike here, but I don't want to have anybody know, like, this is it, hello guys, or I didn't want that at all.
If you think about how many friends you have on Facebook, well, how many friends everybody in this room has on Facebook,
Yeah.
that's all the people that are going to be paying attention and wondering,
Yeah.
well, where's the picture of the newborn baby? You know,
Yeah.
3 hours later. Your body and your baby didn't read any book, so we're just going to kind of follow your lead. It's a dance and you're leading it, and we're just going to follow and see and you know, cater to what you need.
Bring him home to grandpa.
This is baby.
Yeah.
I'll get a dose of reality.
I would guess an extra 5 chocolates.
No.
Home from work and I kind of lay down.
Yeah.
It was like something just went really crazy. I know, it's like, why are you poking me?
You don't have an Audi yet.
I know. Still
So
in.
if you put your hand here, you can feel that firm back right there.
Mm-hmm.
You feel that? And then if you kind of push in like this, small parts over here, I think.
Does she have to lay down or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna check her again. Give her a second, though. No rest.
Mother?